Do you know why only 2% of people truly change their lives? Because only 2% train their minds with this method. The rest, they're stuck, trapped in invisible chains, waking up, scrolling, complaining, rushing, surviving, then sleeping, then doing it all again, autopilot, and deep down, they feel something's missing. A voice whispering, there has to be more than this. Most people live like this for years, some for their entire lives. They chase money, status, likes, but their minds are foggy, their emotions numb, they're reactive, always distracted. They think they're in control, but they're not. Their thoughts aren't even their own anymore. They belong to whatever the algorithm fed them that morning, to what others think, to what their parents said, to what happened 10 years ago that they never processed. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your mind is not a calm garden. It's a battlefield. And most people are losing. Every day your thoughts fight for attention. Your fears shout louder than your dreams. You doubt yourself before you even try. You carry guilt, shame, anxiety, but you pretend everything's fine. And in this noise, you lose something sacred. Clarity. You stop hearing the only voice that matters. Yours. But the 2%? They do something radically different. Not fancy. Not expensive. Something ancient, forgotten. They write. Yes, they write by hand. With a pen. On paper. In silence. Every single day. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful acts a human being can do. When you write, you slow down the chaos. You face your thoughts. You organize your emotions. You make sense of what's spinning in circles inside your head. You might cry. You might laugh. You might discover truths you didn't want to see. But you see them anyway. And that's where healing begins. You realize, I'm not my fear. I'm not my past. I can choose differently. And that moment, that clarity, is where transformation begins. Think about it. How much time do you give to others? To distractions? To scrolling aimlessly? But how much time do you give to yourself? To your truth? To understanding who you really are? Writing is a conversation with your soul. It's uncomfortable. It's raw. But it's real. And in a world full of noise, real is rare. 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes. No one needs to see it. You don't have to be a writer. You just have to be honest, consistent, and over time, you'll notice something shifting. You'll react differently. Think more clearly. Act with intention. And finally, feel alive. That's the power of the method. That's why only 2% use it, because most are afraid to face themselves. But you're not most people, are you?